Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sam Boyd Stadium. World Finals 1, we're going to kick off a new series here for YouTube. 2000, early 2000 era trucks, late 90s trucks. We're going to kick things off with Eric Meager in the Hollywood Hogan truck. Pulling to the line. He's going to take on Dan Runte in Bigfoot. Both trucks leaving the line. Coming out of Thunder Alley into the stadium. Into the first turn. Looks to be about even. They come to the final cars. It was a close one. Looking down at the track officials, they're giving it to Bigfoot. Tom Meents pulling to the line in Goldberg. He's going to take on Robert Gray Jr. in the West Virginia Mountaineer. Both trucks coming down Thunder Alley on into the stadium. About even into the first turn. Coming to the finish line. Flying through the air. Another close one. Looking down at the track officials, they're giving it to the West Virginia Mountaineer. Pablo Huffmaker in Blacksmith pulling to the line. He's going to take on Tony Farrell in the Sting truck. Both trucks coming out of Thunder Alley. About even. Tony Farrell smacks the Jersey barrier there. It's going to give the advantage to the Blacksmith. Coming to the finish line, it is going to be Pablo Huffmaker in the Blacksmith getting the win. Colt Cobra in Snakebite pulling to the line. Going to take on Chad Fortune in the Power Forward truck. Both trucks coming through Thunder Alley here. Into the stadium. Down the straightaway. Braking hard for the first turn. The Power Forward truck has the advantage. And it's going to be Chad Fortune in Power Forward getting the win. Snakebite with a wild landing there. Eric Tack in Firestone Wilderness pulling to the line. We'll take on the Dungeon of Doom truck. Both trucks coming through Thunder Alley into the stadium. Dungeon of Doom truck in trouble. Smacks the wall. Gets the truck fired back up, but he's pretty much gave the win to Eric Tack in the Firestone Wilderness. Dennis Anderson in the Gravedigger pulling to the line. To take on Alan Pizzo in Predator. Both trucks coming through Thunder Alley into the stadium. Down the straightaway. Braking hard for the first turn. About even at this point. Coming to the finish line. It is going to be Gravedigger getting the win. Hang on to it, Alan. Yeah, Predator rolling over. Guy Wood in the Bulldozer truck pulling to the line. Going to take on Chad Tingler in Raging Steel. Both trucks coming out of Thunder Alley. Looks to be Raging Steel having a bit of an advantage, but he brakes way early. About even right now. That's going to be the Raging Steel. He's crashing. After the finish line, completely barrel rolls, lands back on his wheels. Mike Sepulveda in the Battle Beast is going to take on Brian Welch in Moving Violation. Both trucks rocketing out of Thunder Alley. Brian Welch a little sideways coming out of Thunder Alley. Down the straightaway. Battle Beast into the wall. It is going to be Brian Welch in the Moving Violation getting the win. We're going to go right into the quarterfinals here. Dan Runte in Bigfoot pulling to the line. He's going to take on Robert Gray Jr. in the West Virginia Mountaineer. Two big blue Fords are going to battle it out. Coming out of Thunder Alley, about even. Mountaineer having problems, clips the freestyle jump there. Into the turn, but he's going to get the win. West Virginia Mountaineer going to beat Bigfoot. Pablo Huffmaker in Blacksmith pulling to the line. Going to take on Chad Fortune in the power forward truck. Those trucks coming out of Thunder Alley about even. Chad Fortune nearly clips the freestyle jump. Blacksmith washed out wide. Gonna get the win over the power forward truck. Blacksmith, your winner in this race. Eric Tack in Firestone Wilderness. Gonna take on Dennis Anderson in Gravedigger. Those trucks coming out of Thunder Alley even. Into the first turn. Still even. Gravedigger gonna spin out. It's going to be Eric Tack in Firestone Wilderness getting the win over the Gravedigger. Chad Tingler in Raging Steel. Going to take on Brian Welch in Moving Violation. Brian Welch's truck, a little older style. Front engine. Coming into the first turn, he has the advantage. Going to be all Moving Violation. Hang on to it. Sets it back down on the wheels. Going into the semifinals here. Robert Gray Jr. in the West Virginia Mountaineer pulling to the line. Going to take on Pablo Huffmaker in the Blacksmith. Pablo into the wall there. Doesn't seem to affect him though. He's even with the Mountaineer truck. Washes out real wide. Going to carry some ground speed. It's going to be Blacksmith getting the win over the Mountaineer truck. Hang on to it. Eric Tack in Firestone Wilderness. Going to take on Brian Welch in Moving Violation. Coming out of the Thunder Alley. Moving Violation may have the advantage. He hits the wall. It's going to be Eric Tack in Firestone Wilderness getting the win. These guys are pushing these trucks. We go to the finals here. We will see Pablo Huffmaker in the Blacksmith taking on Eric Tack in Firestone Wilderness. Firestone Wilderness hits the wall. Coming into the turn, they are even. Both trucks cut a little wide. It is going to be the Blacksmith getting the win here at Sam Boyd. We get ready for freestyle here. Mike Sepulveda in the Battle Beast coming out first. See what kind of run he can put on for you guys. Gonna head for the car stack. Catch a little bit of air over the cars. The car set. Puts the front end in the air. He got into a little bit of trouble there with the truck container. He has to back it up. Stalls it out, gets it fired back up. Up and over the van. Not a bad run going so far. He's gonna try for another Sky Willy. Puts the front end in the air. Catch some nice air over the big jump. He's picking up his pace a little bit. Up and over the van again. Catching some nice air. Gonna go for the other van stack, it appears. Puts the front end in the air, goes over it nicely. He's gonna throw the truck into some donuts here. The cars run good there. Alan Pizzo and Predator coming into the stadium floor now. Let's see what the big bad Predator can do. He's gonna fly over to the yellow car set there. Spin the truck around. Put the front end in the air, slam the tailgate into the cars. Gonna catch some big air. Letting you guys know that there's a big Hemi in the belly of the Predator. Up and over the next van stack there. Fly over the yellow car set. Another nice Sky Willy. Putting the tailgate onto the cars again. First two trucks out, not bad runs so far. Up and over the van stack. Another nice Sky Willy. Gonna fly through the air. Put the front end in the air and gonna call it good there. Brian Welch coming out in a moving violation. We'll see what he can do. Stands the front end up. Up and over the van, kind of doing a little cross threading there. Flying through the air. Truck rebounds the front end way in the air. Truck around, going to go for the big van. Nicely done. Puts the front end in the air. Gets in a little bit of trouble. Is able to drive out of it. He's going back for the van stack. Tackles it nicely. 3 trucks out. We've had some good runs. He's going for the big air. Gonna clear both jumps. First truck to do that of the night. Looks like he's going for the truck container there, the truck trailer. And it bit him. He's gonna roll the truck over. End of his run there. Eric Meager in the Hollywood Hogan coming out next. Big Ford power plant in this truck. Representing the Team Bigfoot camp. Nice over the van stack. Puts the front end nicely in the air. Another nice Sky Willy putting the front end in the air. Up and over the next van stack. He's going to go for the big air as well. Clearing the jump there. This could be a run that takes the freestyle lead. He's He's going for the other side there. Going to fly the truck through the air. Clears it with no problems. Yeah, yellow set seems to be getting smashed down there. Truck's not getting as much air. Flying through the air is the Hollywood Hogan. Powers it up into a little bit of a slap wheelie. He's gonna fly through the air again. Barely making that one. Up and over. Truck was on one wheel, able to power out of it. He's gonna call it good there. Colt Cobra and Snakebite pulling onto the floor next. Another big Ford power plant in this truck. Colt Cobra said he'll start the Motor Madness Monster Jam Tour, and another driver, another truck will take over as he goes to the gets ready for the Renegade Tour. Next Renegades Tour. Flying through the air. He's going to take off on the jump air as well, clearing it no problem. So the next event we may have another Snakebite truck. Time will tell. Gonna fly through the air again. Putting the front end in the air, nice sky wheelie, up and over the van stack. Up and over that the other van stack. Into a slap wheelie. Setting the truck on top of the van stack there. He's gonna call it good there. Robert Gray Jr. in the West Virginia Mountaineer pulling onto the floor next. See what this big Ford can do. Nice sky wheelie. In a little bit of trouble. He has to back up and stalls the truck out. Gets it refired. Gonna hurt the momentum there. Pretty much kills the momentum. One hit and gets stuck like that. Go over the jump air, kind of drives around the other one. Really feel you got to do something. You got to clear that jump air with the trucks before you clearing it. But I am not a judge and don't know how they're going to score runs, so. Another attempt at a sky wheelie there. Kind of a slower pace run compared to the other the trucks that were before him. But he is putting on a good show for you. Heading for the van stack, up and over. Tries to go for a slap wheelie there. Didn't work. He's going to call it good there. The Dungeon of Doom truck coming to the stadium. On the stadium floor. Driver unknown. We don't know who the driver is of this truck. Flying through the air. Truck rebounds into a wheelie. Putting the front end in the air nicely. Up and over the van stack without a problem. Another nice sky wheelie out of the Dungeon of Doom. Slamming the back into the cars. Huge sky wheelie. Not a bad run. Gets the slap wheelie he wanted. Gonna call it good there. Dan Runty in the truck that started this whole monster truck craze. Bigfoot. Coming into the stadium here. See what this big bad Ford can do. Gonna start things off flying through the air. Gets the front end in the air, taps the throttle, powers it across the cars. Gonna fly through the air again. Rebounds it into a power wheelie. Putting on a big air show for you guys in the Bigfoot truck. Stands the front end up nicely, walks it across the van. Flying through the air. Gonna launch the truck through the air once again, slap wheeling it across the floor. Up and over the van stack. Spin truck back around, go over the van stack again. Puts the front end in the air off a sky wheelie. Another nice sky wheelie. Lands the truck on one wheel. Years ago, that would have broke a truck landing on one wheel. He's going to park it there and call it good. Eric Tack in Firestone Wilderness, the other Bigfoot truck coming out here. And he's going to start things off flying through the air. Lands the truck on one wheel. Drives out of it. Flying through the air. Powers it up into a wheelie. We'll go for the big jump again, flying through the air at the Firestone Wilderness. Up and over to Van Stack. Putting the front end in the air, landing the tailgate in the dirt. Kind of slowed his pace up a little bit. Ooh, hits the wall. They're gonna call it good there. Chad Fortune in the power forward truck coming out next. Gonna fly through the air, starting things off. Flying over the yellow set of cars. Putting the front end nicely in the air. Over to Van Stack. Coming back around, he's gonna fly over to Van Stack, catching some big air. Whoa! Whoa, what happened there? Guys, I've never seen a suspension collapse like that. Wow. Guy Wood and the Bulldozer coming out next. See what kind of run he can put on. Gonna go over to Van Stack. Having a little bit of problems there with the red set there. Red set of cars. Keep an eye on this truck, see what if there is a problem with it. Doesn't appear to be. As he flies through the air. Just making that jump. Stalls the truck out, having problems again. Uh-oh. Rolls it over. Truck caught an edge. Chad Tingler in Raging Steel. Gonna fly through the air. He's in trouble. Oh, hard hit. Truck lands back on its wheels. And they're gonna let him fire it up and keep going here. Or are they? No, he's gonna keep going. Puts it into a Sky Willy. Seems to be alright. Another nice Sky Willy. Fly through the air. Nah, he's hurt. Chad Tingler is hurt after that crash. Trying to tough it out, but he's going to call it good there. Tony Farrell in Sting coming out next. Going to fly through the air. Another nice leap out of the Sting truck. Putting on a pretty good show so far. Pretty good run. Go over the van stack. Lands the truck on a dirt jump. Now on the front suspension after that hit. The truck is stalling out. Uh-oh. The truck died and he is rolling over. Back on his wheels. Trying to get it fired. And they're going to let him fire it back up. Up and over the jump there. And see the truck dies again. Gets it fired back up. Seems like the Sting truck is having electrical issues after that hit. Up and over the jump. It's dead. He's trying to fire it. Truck's not firing this time. Pablo Huffmaker in the Blacksmith coming out next. Your racing winner. Catching some big air. Looking to double down here. Another nice leap. 2 trucks to go after this one. Another nice leap. Lands on the van. Carrying some good ground speed. Pretty good run going from the Blacksmith truck. Going to launch truck again. Oh, he's in trouble. Slams the dirt jump and the truck is thrown across the floor. Dennis Anderson, a Gravedigger, coming out next. Flying the truck through the air. Got that distinct throttle rhythm. Another big leap out of the Gravedigger. Another nice leap out of Gravedigger. Going for the van stack, up and over, no problems. Flying through the air. Whips the truck around. Going to attempt to put it into a skywheel there, but that stack's just too smashed down to do anything. Spin the truck into some donuts. Carrying some good ground speed, got some good momentum. Putting the front end nicely in the air, lands it on the top of the blue stack of cars. Flying through the air. Going for the trailer there. Almost completes a backflip, but lands on the nose and puts it on its side. Kind of. Tom Meents coming out next in Goldberg. You see they did not remove Gravedigger. It is still sitting there. Tom Meents flying through the air. Whipping the truck around, carrying good ground speed. Gonna fly through the air again. Another big leap out of the Goldberg truck. Hitting everything with a lot of speed. So Tom Meents does this full blown on the throttle. Flying the truck through the air. Jersey Barrier stopped him dead, but he's just going to keep going. Puts truck into a sky wheelie off the dirt jump. Wonder if he's going to do something with Gravedigger sitting there. Gonna fly over it. With the heated rivalry them two trucks have had, Dennis Anderson and Tom Meents. He's going for Gravedigger. Nice sky wheel. He put truck in the air. Lands on one wheel, in trouble, rolling completely over. Back onto the wheels. It's going to keep going. Up and over the van stack once more. Turned that truck with the front end in the air. Flying over Gravedigger once more. Coming back around, he's lining up for it. What is he going to do? He's going to go for the sky wheelie again. The truck corkscrews around and lands on its side. What a freestyle out of Tom Meents. What a freestyle out of Dennis Anderson before that. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.